Hello, fifth graders. We are going to be making our own little elements of art project. This can be kind of your guide to all of the basics of what makes art art. You can refer to this in our future projects, and it will kind of help you remember the basic elements of art. So, what you're going to need is a piece of paper. If you got your sketchbooks and you don't have any other paper at home, feel free to cut out or lightly tear out a piece in the back of your sketchbook that Normandy gave to you. I am going to use just a regular piece of computer paper for this because that will work just fine. So you're going to have your paper just like this, okay? Make sure you have it horizontal way. So this would be long ways like this, okay? Take your paper and fold the edges in like this, okay? So it looks just like that, okay? It opens up kind of like a brochure a little bit, okay? Just like that. You're going to probably need a ruler unless you want to eyeball your marks, okay? On this one, I made each section about a little bigger than an inch maybe. So I'm going to do the same on here. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections, okay? Because there's 7 elements of art. So let me grab my pencil. I'm going to mark off, I think I made them. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I am going to draw a straight line across. And my last one's a little big. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to just trim my bottom up a little bit with scissors. So now they all look almost equal. What you're going to do next is take scissors and cut on the lines you just made nice and carefully, okay? So I'm just going to cut like that. Nice and neatly on each line. And when you're done cutting, you can erase those extra pencil marks. Oops, if you need to. Makes it look a little bit neater. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they kind of just go like this. They fan across like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use crayons for this because markers might bleed through. I'm going to go in and start to decorate the tops with the names of the elements of art, okay? So they don't have to go in a certain order, but they can if you want to. So I'll start with line and maybe make it fancy. I can go, you might want to hold the sections down while you're doing it. Okay. And then I have shape. Just doing it quickly. But take your time on this because it is important. This one I took more time on. I'm just going to show you the steps in this video. Form. Space. Value. Color. And texture. Okay, so now I have them all written out. And you can decorate the tops of these, the names too, whatever you want, okay? Now you're going to open them one by one. So the first one I have written down as line. And this whole section right up here, I'm just going to draw as many lines as I can, okay? You can use different colors. It doesn't have to just be black and white like I'm making it. Zigzags, skinny lines, big lines, all kinds of different lines. The next section would be shape. So I'm going to draw shapes all over. The next one would be form. Form is that shape, but it looks 3D. So maybe you might have a hard time with this one, but you can just draw a regular square like that, and then diagonals coming off and connect those, okay? Same with a triangle to look like a pyramid. Space, maybe you want to draw something that looks like it's up close, so it would be bigger. If it's more far away, it'll be smaller. Okay, just occupy that space with whatever. Value, dark to light, okay? Color, all the colors, put whatever colors in there. And texture is kind of how you would make something look like it feels a certain way, okay? So maybe by doing little crisscrosses, different kinds of markings that make it look like you can feel it a certain way, okay? Make sure you make it unique to you, okay? This is your project, and it doesn't have to look like mine. Just make sure you're doing it in a way that you will remember the elements of art, okay? So for my one that I finished, I put texture, I drew hair, I drew a cat to represent fur, an apple is smooth, okay? Value, I even wrote dark to light, so it helps me remember. Color, did all the colors on the basic color wheel, okay? So these are just, this is just an example. You do what will make you remember your elements of art, okay? And let me know if you have any questions during Zoom hours or on Google Classroom, or you can email me.